So, dude.
And Sildar said black spider. Is that right? That's what
Yep.
he said. Okay.
Oh. Yep.
What are you referring to? Oh, I see. Yep. Token's chilling at the top of the page. Hmm.
Okay. Engong's going to mention to the group that what she knows about the red brands, just to be safe. She mentions that they're essentially, like she had mentioned, a group of bandits that operate in Phandalin. They typically they're pretty much extorting the people of Phandalin.
It's terrible.
Essentially, yeah. Eventually, though, for some reason, they started coming after me, like as if they wanted to kill me or something. Not sure why. That's kind of where I ended up where I was back in Neverwinter. Yeah. Cyric. Although they did start coming after me after getting some members from, like, what was it again? Order of Cyric?
Do any of us have any idea who or what Cyric is supposed to be?
What do I know?
It depends. Not everyone has, like, Sunday school level all the major gods. It depends on your settlement. So, like, most people would know, like,
God, a
what
murder
Vander
by
is, or maybe
Yeah, I'm looking at it right now.
All right.
Yeah.
Cuddy. Yeah.
Wait, Cyric? Like, the god?
Yes. Yes.
Prince
yes.
of
the
Lies?
Lord. Yep.
Doesn't seem like a good group to hire for.
Yeah, they came immediately after me once they started joining up.
Hmm.
Well, I mean, I do know what a. Well, I should mention this as well. If they see me, they're gonna start coming after me. So, if you see any, we're gonna have to take care of them immediately.
Did
Well,
did Shahoon see any of the symbol of Cyric, like that church, anywhere in the cave?
Sheogorath? No, I'm kidding. Yes.
Yeah.
I made a joke, but I don't think anybody caught it because I was
I think
referencing.
I think you got cut off.
Oh, I was making a joke at the fact that it says the Mad God, so I just said Sheogorath.
But he didn't see that in the cave? Or no? Anywhere in the cave.
Okay.
Hmm.
That I know. I do know where their base is, if need be, if we do have to deal with them. And Gong is going to ride in the back of the wagon.
I'll take the reins again. The Shahoon.
That was me.
Yeah, just like off and
Big
on.
circles.
Or is doing his stir crazy bird shit.
It's going to be hard lying low with him around. And Gong says, while during like whenever he or is in a talking fit, so to say.
Hey, what's that supposed to mean?
Well, no, maybe something to do with possibly my life being on the line.
Well, if it helps, I can be quite persuasive when need be, so maybe I can just blow this whole thing over, if given the opportunity to speak, of
like
course.
the whole situation with the goblins in Silda.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that went over swimmingly.
Well, I'm not the one who killed goblins before I even had a chance to speak. Yeah, funny how the world works like that.
Yep.
Yep.
Tadley with a 4.
Absurd speed. Not JPEG.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Yep. Does anybody happen to have a cloak with a hood? I don't think they'd be very welcoming of me being back here.
Well,
Considering-
being the giving member of the group, I will allow you to use one of my robes.
You sure it's gonna fit?
No,
You're
but
right.
it'll obscure your head, which is the important part. I think. Here? Yeah? Yeah.
Bangong's gonna take it, put it on.
Yeah. So he gives you his what appears to be like a monk outfit. The sort of like dull blue and gray color.
This isn't a cloak. This is a. What is this anyway? I haven't seen. I haven't seen an outfit like this before.
Well, I hope not. It's an attire from home. But the important thing is just wrap it around your head. It'll look completely natural.
Alright. She wraps it around her head.
And if you want, DM, Ura is proficient with like disguise kit and all that sort of stuff. Should you make a roll for like how good the disguise will hold up? What do you want me to use for attribute? Dex, charisma, intelligence. We're going with charisma. A 19.
Perfect.
Man, it's weird. All he did was wrap some cloth, and now it's like, how does that even work?
It's called the magic of the air cockra.
And with that, he sort of like fiddles his fingers.
I should also mention, everyone avoid the Sleeping Giant. It's closer to the eastern side of town, but at the same time, that's where the Red Brand typically hang out. I was mostly there while I was here.
I think it's time to put on my good charm.
I'll hop off the wagon and follow.
I'll be right out here.
Shahoon,
Mm-hmm.
knock. Yeah. All right, I'll let myself in.
Oh no.
Yeah. Apologies.
I'm not even gonna try. Ura's 4'11" and has the strength of a wet paper tissue, so. Okay. Alright.
Are there? Okay.
Can I do a thing?
Familiar looking what now?
Does it happen to be a skull?
What symbol?
Yeah.
Yeah, well,
Yeah,
we
okay.
just didn't hear you the
Yeah,
first
I
time.
figured
They
that.
cut out. And when you said with that, we're like, with what? So,
You got cut off.
I just assumed that's what it was. Can I do something as these guys pass? I just want to just making it seem nondescript, but I want to just stick the bat out just a little bit to try and trip the second guy. Even just a little. I don't know. I don't know.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! It was a mistake. It was a mistake.
Huh? What?
We
We
don't
didn't
want
mean
any
anything
trouble.
by it.
Best be
Sorry,
in
I'm
the way.
spacing out a little bit here. Looking up at this probably 6+ foot tall. Nice. Threatening a child on the street isn't a good thing to do.
Mm-mm-mm. If you want to fight him later.
Run circles around this fox all day long.
Oh, I don't doubt it, but probably don't want to do it now, and it's just the two of us. And we just made it to this town. We don't know who our friends are yet. You understand? Want to make sure we have safety in place.
spooky.
Ooh.
Magic.
Oof.
Hi. We are here to deliver some supplies, but your front gate was closed, and we were wondering if you could open it. Now, it's worth mentioning, we were here for one Gundrick Rockseeker, so there's those supplies. In addition, we found some other supplies locked inside a goblin cave with your name on it, or rather your symbol. Ah, no problem. Well, while he's gone, he's Uru's going to leave over to Shahum. So, do you think we can get some good information out of him?
Not sure yet. He seems like he's playing innocent here. Not sure.
Yeah, but he was getting heckled by those obviously Red Brand guys, right?
Perhaps we scratch his back and he'll scratch ours.
Hmm.
Riker.
Gong only nods, not saying anything.
Mm-hmm. 10 gold.
Oh, diamond. Okay, hold on.
Whew.
End of this.
And
Wow.
for the additional supplies brought back, what about the person of your company that we rescued?
He's not related. Zoldar.
What was his name?
He's around.
The Stonehill Inn, I believe.
Mm-hmm. Speaking of good news, how is business around here? You know, we're newcomers. See a bustling town. Uro probably has like a smidge of red, but it's not like a red sash. Like he's in his fucking, bard attire, so. Mm-hmm. At a waterfall. Uh, yeah, sure. Nope. hmm I also noticed. Yeah, I also noticed that the delivery men were a bit aggressive. Yes, the two gentlemen. They were talking about stock with you, and at this point, Uru's like giving the low gaze, like nudge, nudge, wink, wink. Is it drafty in here? Perhaps we should close the door.
I'll walk over and shut the door.
Angong's gonna lean by the door once it's closed.
Listen. I understand. But we are here for some very particular aspects. And as far as we're concerned, these Red Brand fellows are a bit of jerks. Just a bunch of jerks. So, while we'll never say your name, we would definitely appreciate any anonymous tips you might give if we were to, say, come to a plan of attack versus these thuggish types. No one likes a bully, you understand? Hadis Bahalia.
This is the big rundown manor up the hill. What's the mayor's name? This town.
Harbin. Okay.
Aren't they all?
I'm not a coward.
Well, Barthid, you've been very helpful to us, friend. And for your trouble, because I don't give anything away for free, and I don't expect anything to be given for free, especially the gift of information. And with that, he will slide a single gold piece over to the gentleman. Are you sure? It would be insulting, and my teacher would be really mad. Well, I can't reject a gift like that, so very well.
Smooth.
Well, friends, we have quite a bit of information to mull over. What do we do now?
Think
We
we
should
go
probably
meet
get a.
Ildar.
We should, yep, probably get ourselves a private room in order to talk things out, if anything.
Hmm.
And a good drink in the belly.
I could go for one.
Yeah, I second that.
No. Barthen, do you know anything about the Sleeping Giant? Was that the name of the place you said not to go to?
Mm-hmm.
Hmm. And they're not really anywhere else in town? Is that their main hangout? Is that where they roost?
Sleeping Giants to hang out. Well, just Underman is their base.
Good to know.
I get that a lot.
So, to the Stonehill Inn.
Much appreciated, Sildar.
Thank you.
And this is who?
Common bar wench. That's her name.
Yeah, number one.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Number 3. Who knows where the first two?
Agatha.
Okay. Good old Xanathar's table of names and that.
Well, Agatha, we were actually hoping for maybe some tourist information about the town. What can you tell us about it? Sure.
The moment she steps away, Engong's gonna turn to Urda, grab him by the collar, pull him face to face, and so just say, "Don't ask too many questions about them.
I know what I'm doing.
Let's go."
T-O-B-L-I-M? L-E-M.
Pleasure to meet you.
Bro.
Earl looks over to Engong. Not much.
Do you have something for us?
Yes, some work would be at least beneficial. Just something more out of town, mostly, hopefully. Yes, all I'm hearing is beeps and boops, though. Sticky keys, it sounds like.
Always scan.
Quite alright. I see what he's trying to do.
How many orcs? They haven't bothered Vandalin yet?
So why the interest?
What else have you heard?
Dead.
Can you spell that name? It sounded like a mouthful to even say, let alone attempt to AGL. Okay. And do you know the name of the wife and kids? No. Just wife and kids. We're here to save you.
Red brands, you say?
Heard that they're technically offering protection for the town. How much of the town doesn't like protection? Wink. Mm-hmm. Who's Darren?
And where would we find that? Got it.
I feel like the list of things that we need to do is just growing. And
Mm-hmm.
it's out
Give
of
us
control.
more.
Any others for the pile?
Yeah, what
Someone
have you
lost their
heard
puppy.
about? What have you heard about Halia? Hmm.
Where would one find this Halia?
Miners.
Do you happen to know if they're open currently?
What does this town do to support itself? Because I'm from a religious community far away, so it's always interesting to hear about how other places live. Hmm.
But you're
You said a priestess of Tymora. Well, so that, or just looks to the rest of the group. We have quite the plate, and a lot of wine to get through.
Yeah,
Yes,
we
we
do.
do. Real quick, do you know anybody that's looked into this woodcutter's family? Nah, I figured. Okay.
I wonder if he's in their pocket. He's obviously in their pocket. That's a rhetorical question.
Or at the very least, he's cowed into their pocket.
I mean,
No, it's more like he's afraid of them.
I don't know. Maybe it's a little bit of both.
Too early to say, I'd say.
But I
13. Engong has 13. Okay. Gong turns to him.
that doesn't sound like a trap.
Hmm.
Do I believe him?
Yep. Oh.
Good feeling about this one, guys.
Where was this entrance? Well, where's he at? Wait!
Okay, bye then, I guess.
What the boy says is true. Had that from the Red Brands before, but never been inside the base before. Only if ever been to Giant. Yep. I've also heard that there was something guarding an entrance. I don't remember what it was. It's been a while since I've been here.
Something, you said?
Yeah, I don't remember what it was. I don't even think it was mentioned. Not exactly what it was, but I only know something's guarding one of the entrances.
That's disturbing.
I don't know, but I don't like this idea of the wife and kids being taken. I think we should go talk to this Kayleen.
I agree. No family should have to worry about that. Although, will that be the first thing we do? Honestly, it seems like this Darren guy might be a good ally to have if he's a former adventurer. We could persuade him. Hopefully.
I've heard that Holly is also out to deal with the Red Brands.
Mm-hmm.
I was hoping to at least meet with her as soon as I could. Try and
Well,
work out a deal.
it seems we have a good plan then. Build allies. And then we can start planning an attack on this Tressendar Manor.
Oh boy, are we overthrowing a gang?
Whatever we're gonna do, we need to do it quick though, because I mean, they have that family in there. Every day we wait.
Mm-hmm. We're planning tea time. It'd be boring. You don't want to sit around for it. And he winks. Why, thank you.
Thank you very much.
Much appreciated.
It's fine. It's fine. Go enjoy your life that is no longer dead.
And if you hear anything about this black spider, be sure to let us know.
Mm-hmm. Well, yeah. I do want to say we will keep an eye out, but until we get a lead, he could be anywhere. I know.
Yeah, like the one that slit your throat? Oh, okay. Okay. A different one, though. Gotcha.
Well,
Okay, so we're overthrowing a gang. This is gonna be fun.
what should we choose to do first?
I think gathering as many allies in the town as possible would be a good idea. Maybe gather some more information. I think both Halia and, what was it, Dirt. Something with the D. The farmer.
Darren, and I have to assume Edermath is his last name if that's the name of the place where he is.
Sounds right.
It's evening, right? Nighttime? Okay.
I
Do
could
we
meet
want
up.
to hold this out till the morning?
Tomorrow I could easily meet up with Halia for all of us, just in case.
That would be good.
Yeah, I would also say we may want to be careful with Alia. The way, and I lean in close to make sure the miners in there can't hear us. But be careful with her, because I mean the way Stonehill reacted, she could be rough, and also seeing how she controls this mining operation, and Barthen's coming in, or not Barthen, excuse me, Gundren wanted to come in and, I don't know, start his own mining operation, what it sounded like. There could be trouble there, so just be wary.
Well,
I'm
also,
curious about this map, though. What could be on it if it's worth kidnapping someone over?
Treasure, probably.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's what I think of when I think of
Should
maps.
probably also watch our own back. These gangs tend to have ears in the walls. They'll probably hear of the newcomers.
they'd already know by now.
Right, but they'll know we're snooping around in no time, so perhaps we should watch our own back and sleep with a dagger under your pillow if you have one.
Agreed.
Of course, we could take shifts, just to be safe.
Do we have, like, shared rooms, or do we all have individual rooms? I'm not sure the layout of this inn.
Okay. It'd be a good idea for two of us to bunk with for one to bunk with another, essentially taking up two rooms. Then the fifth one to keep watch just in case. That way we have essentially three dead rooms, and two of them are essentially have others have essentially bunked up. You get what I mean.
Take watch in the hall. Yeah.
Yeah. If they're all in the same area, we could just all have our own separate rooms and one at a time.
Yep.
I would still agree with the buddy system.
Sounds good.
At least until they're dealt with.
So plenty of food, plenty of drink, and a long day tomorrow. Sounds like
I'll let you fight over who gets to sleep in my presence.
That's a hard pass for me.
just crickets.
It is a liar. I also have a shop. Why, I would love to.
And with that, he gets up from the table and looks at everyone else like,
My public awaits.
And this is where we're going to get more notice than we should. Ngong mutters once Ura is a little further away.
Yeah, I mean, we already have stuff paid for, but not that it matters. He'd go for the traditional stuff, and the second it probably doesn't click, he'll shift over to all the stuff he learned when he was in, like, Neverwinter and stuff like that. Sorry, Neverwinter. So, I mean, questionable, at least for, the stuff he learned from his monastery, but when he switches over to the Neverwinter stuff, it is more like, there's a beat, there's a bit of dancing accompaniment with it, or is like flapping out his wings and doing all these weird struts. He's going like full hair metal. He's like running across the stage and doing dives and all that sort of shit. Are there rafters? Okay. Boom, boom, boom. Tip your waitresses!
Nudge.
Alright. Yeah, Ur will play all night long if given the opportunity.
Riker jumps up and takes a turn dancing.
Well, gee whiz. If this isn't going to attract a whole bunch of attention, I don't know what will.
Yeah, this whole time, Ngong is. You could just looking at her, you could feel the tension that she's emitting. Not of fear, but anticipation of anything bad happening.
So, yeah.
Love the bird noises and the music.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Well, assuming the night just goes on till some hour of the morning, or will eventually sort of like see that the crowd is dying down to a point where it's basically the guys who would be around for 24 hours if Uro would play that long, and decides to sort of give up, sort of wrap up his last song. And as he does, he gives a little curtsy bow, feathers flayed out. He's like, thank you. Phandalin, you've been a wonderful audience. I am going to bed.
Yep.
Engong's pretty much staying up till Ura is done and going to bed, just in case if anything happens. Then after a few minutes of nothing, Engong too will start heading up to bed. Okay.
Bacon.
Yeah, she's going to be up pretty early.
Yeah, Engong would get up for some bacon.
I will sleep as long as physically possible. Somebody would probably have to wake me. Just curled up in a corner of the room, just holding the bat, just like a hug pillow. Or a body pillow, whatever.
Bath? What is it?
Is it like coffee? It sounds like coffee. Sweet.
Calf.
Calf. Mm.
Well, thank you very much.
Also, Engong's probably going to need help wrapping her face up again, considering. Because she'd probably have to take it off for the previous night, I'd imagine.
I'd help you out there, but I think you should probably wait for seems like her thing, his thing.
Yep.
Mm.
I'd imagine so.
Yeah. Uro will reapply the robe. What did I use before? It was charisma? Oh. Yeah.
Even better, slightly worse than before. Yeah, no, that's insight. Actually, it's slightly better than before.
Yeah, Uro will attach his sacred monastery robes over your head. Is like, it's for a good cause. Try not to get it dirty. There's a moment where, I don't know if Uro can smile, or at least as close to a smile as he can, and you just hear a you look great.
Inciting. Going for the insight. Yeah, kind of figured. So yeah, after breakfast and wrapping up, Engon's gonna pretty much go out right away to the miners' exchange. That's probably gonna be for next time, though. Well, I gotta get to bed for work tomorrow because I have to get up a lot earlier than normal, and this is like the furthest I have to be up. So I'm gonna have to hop out for the night. So you all have a good night.
Hmm.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yep.
Sweet.
Sorry about that.
Sounds
All
good.
good. All good.
it's fine.
All right,
Work
have a
comes
good night.
first. Good night. So, yeah, I guess we're just gonna make the rounds to like Darren and Halia and all the well, I don't want to say obviously, hopefully non-hostile NPCs. I'll put it that
Sister Garelli.
way. Rail.
Probably want to swing into her place. Sounds like she got hurt or something, so maybe check her out too and see what her story is.
Ryan of Luck as well.
And then we got to go by the alder leaves.
Yeah.
Because little homie saw
Yeah,
entrance.
Quillen.
A super secret entrance, no less.
Super secret entrance. Dude was telling the truth.
He's critical telling the truth.
It's critically at a critical moment. I think that's it.
Ura, well, I mean, I guess it'll come next time. Ura's just gonna nudge, probably, just try to get his robe back from Engong. Tell her to buy, like, a scarf or something.
I also need to purchase some things at some point.
Because we are in town, so hopefully we can...
I would have
buy some
divvied out.
supplies.
How are we doing out of character? How are we doing the party loot? We gonna divvy it out, or I did, but I didn't ask the party if that's what we want to do.
I think so. Just total it in the party loot thing to keep track of it during the session, and at the end of the session we can hand it out, kind of thing.
Okay, so it's if we do it now minus the jade-eyed frog because we'd have to sell it, or we can do it whatever. 124 copper, and we'll do it at the beginning of next one, I guess. That'll
Okay.
make more sense.
So
I already
save
put
it
all
till next
that.
time.
Oh yeah, I already put it.
That in my
Okay, yeah.
inventory.
Let's.
I
So
didn't
the
so.
copper and silver just take off the real things, and then, or I can do it.
Also, does that include the, like, oh god, what was it? There were 4 from before that had 2 on them each? Because there were some goblins from the first session that I don't know if anybody got that.
Oh no.
No, not didn't include the first session stuff.
'Cause
I didn't
there
write
there
that
were
down.
6, so
Yeah, it's like
12 copper, I
Yeah.
guess.
Yeah, I did not incorporate the loot. How much silver did we get? I just added in the copper before someone deleted it off the tracker.
22.
Each person gets 124 copper and 22 silver,
22 silver, thank you.
Yep.
plus
I'll
the
see.
whatever gold you get from.
We got the 10 gold and 1 platinum. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
You know, we never know when we're going to spend that copper.
Oh,
Who knows?
Yeah.
You could probably modify stuff, right?
I'm proficient.
I kind of want to continue with this, like, modified. Like, my plan was, like, like, I was gonna get a hand axe, but I wanted to, like, flavor it like the sort of World War II style, like spades, sort of like that, instead of like a hand axe. Just like a fighting shovel. Since I'm essentially using like a modified, I've just reflavored a quarterstaff into being essentially a baseball bat. So I figured, why not continue with that?
Funny enough,
Because I am going monk more for the mechanical side, less than the aesthetical stuff.
I ran in a Curse of Strahd game where I did just that. I played a Gravekeeper, like Grave Domain Cleric, and I was human, so I got the caster feat, and I took Shillelagh, and I'm like, damn, can I just flavor this quarterstaff as a shovel? And he's like, yeah, sure. So I beat people with the shovel.
Nice.
Sometimes you just gotta beat people with a shovel.
It's pretty sweet. But thank you, everyone.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Hope you had fun with Ura being party face. I understand sometimes it's a lot of backseat playing sometimes.
I am totally fine with it.
It's
Yeah.
good.
Every party needs the charismatic one.
The giant bright blue bird man.
Mm-hmm.
Sure.
Well,
Why not?
giant in personality. He's a small bird.
You can make up for Shahoon's lack of personality. It'll be perfect.
Ugh.
I
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely.
For sure.
fun times have been had. I'm still alive.
Yeah,
That's
the
fine.
Clark fight did not go as bad as I thought it did. The other DMs I had played that fight like 10 times deadlier.
Yeah, same here.
Yes. Although I'm up to 15 hit points, so hopefully we'll be going down less.
Take a breath. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, the one time I played this, we only got like 2 sessions in, but we fought Clark, and he just walked through and one shot the entire party.
Oh yeah.
He just slap, 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 just one after the next. We were like, "What is happening? What are we supposed to do right now?"
That's
Die.
the bugbear.
Welcome to D&D. Die.
Yeah.
Hi, this is supposed to be a starting adventure.
Yeah.
Guess what? You're all dead
It's
now.
worse for the ambush because like I played with completely like freshwater players, like just never touched an RPG in their life.
Mm-hmm.
And it was like, you see the horses in the road and it's like, oh, there's probably something going on ahead, but they're like, we're gonna go look at the horses, and then they get riddled with arrows, and their 7 hit dice, their 7 hit points rather, are just gone after
Yeah.
1 hit.
Oh.
Yeah.
And just
Yeah.
one by one. Down. Down. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they made.
Yeah. I'm excited. It'll be fun. Still can't make up my mind if I want to go Battle Master or Eldritch Knight. We'll see what happens.
You still got a level for it. So
Yeah.
you got time. I mean, we already have the Barbarian, and I'm sure said Barbarian would appreciate, like, knocking people prone. However, Eldritch Knights, he could be the AC monster with shield and magic and all that sort of shit.
Exactly. So we'll
Are
see
you
what
gonna
happens.
do like the whole booming blade thing? And
Probably not, because
Yeah.
it's only really useful for like one level. Yeah, and see, yeah, and I'm polearm, right? So that
yeah,
defeats
you
the
end up
point of that.
losing all your feats and everything. Yeah.
So Battle Master makes more sense with polearm, but Eldritch Knight would be fun. So we'll see what happens. We'll just see. I'll end up picking like at the moment. Oh, we level up? Oh shit, I gotta pick now. That kind of thing.
I'm probably just gonna go open hand because all the other ones are real neat, but just thematically, I don't think any of them.
Really? You can go Kinsei with your little baseball bat.
Yeah, but that already counts as a monk weapon, so.
But now you can put
Well,
a
now
blade
you can
on the
now you
ends.
can put your blade on it, exactly.
Yeah, you could put a nail in your bat.
I could put a
Yeah, and
singular
they're actually
is
really
pretty neat.
really tanky. Once you hit 5.
I'm interested to see how Tempest actually plays out. I don't know if it's gonna be.
Once you get
Yeah.
once
Just
you get
that
access to
reaction, man.
once you get the higher like thunder and lightning spells, it becomes a bit more.
I'm a little worried. The call, yeah, Shatter's awesome, but really looking forward to getting a good call lightning. But we're gonna be in a tomb, so nope.
I mean, we have to get there, so there's going to be plenty of opportunity to
True.
use call lightning beforehand. So
I'm just glad we have the bard as well, because I was kind of worried that we would get with the hard mode on and it wouldn't have enough healing.
the second I saw how many damage dumpers we had, I'm like, all right, so utility here, utility there, taking this, taking that. Like, I think Ura has. Yeah, he just has Vicious Mockery for damaging spells. Everything else is support. He has Bane. He just took Detect Magic from the level up. Featherfall, but that's more like an RP-based choice. Healing Word, because, yeah. And then Sleep, which I kind of wish worked out a bit better for the cave.
I know. You started it and it was like, oh, perfect. And then 2 2s, 2 1s.
I mean, two Gabas is not the worst, but I was hoping for at least a third, maybe a fourth. Yeah.
Mm.
Wish that spell scaled a little better. It's still really good though.
Yeah. Once we hit like tier 2, Ur is probably going to switch it out for something else, but and I'll probably switch it out for like Identify because we don't have the pearl for it yet and all that. So
Yep. How do you play money having the gold versus having the actual item? Well, in the case of having, like Detect Magic takes 50 gold worth of ruby dust, and do we have to go to town and find ruby dust, or you just, if we have the gold, that's good enough?
you mean, wait, what are you referring to? Detect magic doesn't have
Having-
a material component.
Doesn't it? Oh, it doesn't.
Nope.
Oh, you know what? Never mind. That's wrong. I was looking.
That one.
Yeah, I was going to say,
But
like,
either way, like
Identify has like 100 gold pearl you need, which doesn't
Right.
consume it, but you still need
Right.
the pearl.
But for that spell, for example, if we were in a place where we can buy the pearl,
Yeah. Oh. You let identify find curses. Okay. I will gladly take that ruling. Saved us a whole lot of heartbreak, I think.
cool. Alrighty, well, I'm headed to bed.
Yeah, same.
See you
in a
guys.
week.
And
We have a viewer.
we have a viewer.
Mhm.
Yes.
Bots.
Trying to inflate our numbers.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Later, guys.
Later.
Sayonara.